Hi YouTube, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm planning on going caving and making a mine, and I'm also planning on building a really awesome looking mine shaft base kind of thing, place where I'm gonna have a line of blast furnaces, and later, once I have enough resources, I will make a cool looking minecart system down there, and it's just inspired by FWhip, whatever. I'll link his YouTube channel down below. You probably already know him, but he's a big YouTuber and he's a really good builder. So, with that out of the way, I'm going to probably make a time lapse of a I'm sorry, a staircase down to the diamond level. But yeah, let's roll the time lapse. Alright, I am finished digging the tunnel. I am going to do a little bit of a mining montage. So yeah, found some redstone. Diamonds! Okay, so I start going into my base and start sorting my inventory, dumping all the new items I got into the chests. I grab some iron and smelt it and go by fast so you can't see that. I then make an axe and I begin gathering all of the resources for the awesome mine that I'm going to make. So yeah, I keep chopping oak logs and then replanting all the saplings as I go by. Then I make my way to the spruce tree and start chopping it down. And I gather all of the wood. And then start mining it down. Slowly gathering all of these saplings. And then I go back to my base. And then after I go back to my base, I start gathering all of the stones and all of that sort of stuff for the walls of our mine. Then I go grab the iron I smelted earlier. I make a stone cutter and then realize I need to make some smelted cobblestone, which is just stone. I wait for that to cook, and while that's going on, I eat some food, turn off my subtitles, and then just chill around a little bit. Then I put my diamonds in the chest, and once I have the stone, I go to my crafting table and find the stone cutter and make it. And once that's finished, the only thing I decide to do is go back to my house because I forgot the furnaces. So I go ahead and find my cobblestone, and then I can't find it. But then, I realize, I'm not gonna be able to make a blast furnace with that. So then I make a bunch of furnaces, and then once that's finished, I will start climbing up the mountain. And once I climb up this mountain here, you will see in a minute that I need to terraform to make a flat location for me to build. So I do that and just enjoy this little time lapse of me doing that. Then I make a little shovel because my other one broke, and I begin digging some more. Don't worry, this won't last very long. It's a time lapse, so bear with me here. And we get close to finishing. We make a jump cut to sleep, and then once I get back, I start terraforming a little bit more. And yeah, I basically keep doing this. And then once I'm finished with that, I start making a little woods section after I terraform here. So I grab my spruce logs, I line out a nice square after pillaring up 4 blocks total, and then I go into the other 2 sides and build it up 4 blocks again. And then once I've done that, I start grabbing my cobblestone and my cobble deep slate and start lining up the walls, adding in some deep slate for some variation. And I do this on all the sides, so you'll see me do that. I just randomly place my cobblestone and deep slate like usual, kind of messing around with the design until I get it to a nice looking design. There you go. And then I continue to do this a few more times. You see I start off with cobblestone and just build up the walls, add some deep slate here and there. And then I make my way to the front and put my furnaces down on this wall. And once that's finished, I hey, what should I do? So I look around the building and see what details I need to make. I decide to extend this wall out here on the side with my deep slate for a marker just for now. And I start, connecting that together. I destroy this wall. And then I start to change that deep slate into some cobblestone. So like I did with the other walls, I randomize the stone and just randomly place these blocks until I get a good design. And then I realized there's too much deep slate, so I take some of that out, add some cobblestone, and then I still don't like it as much, but we'll fix that in a minute, I'm pretty sure. And so I put a crafting table there and make a few chests as I struggle to craft chests, And there you go, we have 26 chests, and we start placing them on this back wall, and there you go. And then I do another row on top of that, and I'm like, maybe if I can add another layer of chests here, and I'm wondering if that's easy to access, and I'm decide not to because I realize once those are all stacked on that side, I won't be able to reach the back chest as easily. So yeah, after that out of the way, I'm pretty sure it gets late very soon, so I go to sleep soon. But also I build up this wall here with cobblestone, and then after I'm done with that, I start kind of randomly placing some deep slate just because it would be faster. Yes, and here's when it gets dark, so I decided to go back to the base. I'm too lazy to cut this out, so please bear that. And yeah, so I go to sleep, and then I go all the way back. And this happens a few times, so I hope you don't mind a lot of times going down the hill and sleeping. But anyway, I climb back over the hill again, as usual. And then when I arrive, I've got to finish these walls. So that's what I do. I also start adding the details in for the deep slate, and yeah, so we'll do that. And there you go. I have the deep slate here, guys, and then I keep doing this, removing some of it, putting some cobblestone in, and then messing around until I get a good finish. Then I head back to the base because I forgot to get something. And then open the door, obviously. And I'm like, well, I can't find what I'm wanting. And I remember now I want andesite to break up the cobblestone and deep slate. But I'm like, gravel is okay. And then I check around and find some tuff to use to break it up a little bit more. As usual, I go up that mountain once again. Or the hill, whatever you want to call it. Once I make it up, I then add the tuff here and there, kind of mix it with all of the other blocks, like so. And then I just do that a little bit more. Then I decide to use tuff a little bit more, so yeah, I started using tuff to break up all of that cobblestone and deep slate up because it would look cool. So just I figured out what details should go where, and then you can see once that's finished. I obviously need to finish all of the other walls, so I do that. And I'm debating or not if I should use gravel, because you can see I'm trying to switch between it, but I decide not to, and I'll go with the tuff, deep slate, and cobblestone, kind of just randomly switching it out, and here and there adjusting it. And there we go. That part's finished, so I decide to mess with the roof. It takes me a while to figure out a good design, and so I'm thinking a good classic stair design would be the best. So this is where I get my spruce logs and turn those into planks, go to my crafting table and make a bunch of stairs. Well, not really a bunch, but you know what I mean. Like just a few stairs to start with to see if I like that design. So I begin doing the classic stair roof and then keep placing them down on the edges. And then I get some more, I need more stairs. So I'm like, all right, let's do that. So yeah, I also go down because I forgot to plant my saplings, my spruce saplings, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I might need some wood, some spruce wood later. So I decided to get saplings. I think I jump cut right there, and there we go. There's the saplings, and I try to look for bone meal, but I don't have any, so I place a few down, just because you can always have, and you can never have enough spruce wood or any wood. And so, obviously, like I always, I go up the mountain once again. And then there's my old mining base again. So I get some more planks, build up a little, foundation, or not foundation. Build Now I'm building an archway or an entrance. So yeah, I'm doing that. And then I add stairs on both of the little inclines. And then I go down, break my little scaffolding. Okay. And then I build a little staircase for me to work on the roof. So I do that. I kind of just roof for a while. And yeah. I'm pretty sure it's starting to get late, so yeah, I have to sleep soon. Just warning, I have to go down the mountain again in a minute, but you can see me placing all these stairs. There's when I go back to the base for the 7th time or whatever and sleep. So yeah, that happens again. Big shocker. I go to sleep and I go back and get some more spruce wood because I'm like, why not? That's already grown, so I might as well get some more for some stairs. So I chop that down. And while I'm chopping, leave a like and subscribe, because why not? It's free and it helps out a ton. And yeah, just do it if you want. You don't have to. But without further ado, we keep chopping it. And then we obviously make our way down in a spiral. And then I don't know what happened there. I must have checked something on my desktop. But anyway, that's out of the way. I get the saplings and then plant some more trees down. And then there's my base, or yeah, the mining thing. And there we go. Go up the hill. It's not even, a joke anymore. It's the same stuff over and over. And then I start roofing again, as always. So I decide to go on the other side and and roof on that area because I'm like, oh, I need to do that side. So that happens. Same old roofing, nothing too crazy. Start carpentry, and then I keep adding layers, and then I realize I messed up, so I delete all these stairs. That took a long time right there because I did not want to make an axe, so yeah, it was painful to break all that. It took a few minutes. But anyway, I start layering out the stairs on the other side to get it even with the other side, and then I decide to use good old planks and start filling in the roof there, and then do the same thing on the other side, and I'm pretty proud of my roof. I'm pretty sure this is why this is where I try to make a chimney. Notice how I said the word try. It didn't go so well later, but I get deep slate and I mess with the design, and it does not look good. Just spoiler alert, it did not look good at all. But that's okay. So I finagle with that a little bit, grab some walls, and I'm like, I don't know how to make this nice. Um, so I do that, and yeah, as you can see, I'm not looking liking the way it looks right now. So I'm like, it's probably not gonna look great, but I'm gonna see, and I'm like, oh, that's really atrocious. And I start putting torches down because I realize it's dark and this is hardcore, so you don't want to die. And I just start placing torches on these logs here, make it light enough for mobs light enough for mobs to stop spawning. That was hard to say. And then, obviously, eventually I'll destroy that chimney. I promise. I don't know why I didn't do that now, but okay, there we go. I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to make it look better. Yeah, not happening. There I go. And I'm like, you know what? That doesn't look good. So I'm just gonna destroy it and try like another design later. And so, yeah, I try another chimney design later, but it doesn't work out either. So I just decided not to add that yet. And who knows? The next episode you might see a chimney on there, but we'll see. And this is where I decide to. I'm trying to break this smooth, flat wall away with like these planks or these logs, and I don't like the way it looks in the middle. So I'm like, what do I do? Then I think putting them in the corners will be nice for now. So I start doing that as I mess up placing that block, and then I just go across, and then I'm like, okay, that looks not too bad, but I could add some more detail. So I get some wood to craft a bunch of trapdoors to test this out. So I add them to these spruce logs, and it adds a nice little bit of depth. And I'm like, okay, that looks nice. So I'll make some more trapdoors, just like so. Place them down, add them on all of these sides here, and I feel like there's something missing on the top. But for now, I start thinking, and I'm like, what's going on here? What should I do to improve this? And then I add some more trapdoors on the side there, and then pretty sure I'll go back soon to the house, obviously. But here's where I'm like, this is missing something. So I try to make another chimney, and it goes awfully wrong. And then I look at this, and I'm like, what is that? So I destroy all that, and I'm like, well, I don't know what I was thinking. And I delete all that, obviously. And then, yeah, I try that a lot, okay? I make a bunch of chimneys. And then I go down to sleep. I do that a lot. It's annoying, but I do it a lot. It's night again. It's actually a lot later this time because I was procrastinating and not wanting to sleep. But if it gets dark enough, especially in hardcore, you'll go to sleep eventually. So, you know the drill. Climbing the mountain, admiring the base, trying to figure out what's missing because it looks kind of weird from the base, climbing up the mountain. For now, but when you get close to it, it looks fine. It's still missing something though. I can definitely tell. But anyway, I break the crafting table, grab all of those little blocks, grab, put the crafting table down next to the crafting table. My screen just turned black, so it can. There you go. I make some barrels, and then I put them on the top. So sorry about that. My screen just wanted to turn off because it has batteries in it. But anyway, make some more barrels because I'm like, oh, I don't have enough, and then I place them down on the top, and I just like the way it looks. It's a nice little touch. And then I'm just trying to think, what should I do to make this wall look better? It's kind of flat. So at first, I grabbed some trapdoors and put them on the sides of those logs. And do I make more trapdoors? No, I just did not want to walk back. I made my trapdoors, yes. And then I'm like, what should I do here? So at first, I tried to add stairs, and then I decided this doesn't look the best, so I delete them. And once I delete those, I grab some deep slate, try to make, I don't even know it, probably another chimney at this point. It's getting old, so yeah, run to the crafting table, get some slabs for some barrels. I try to make a little pile of barrels. It still doesn't break up the wall too much, and I try to get some stairs in there to make it look better, but it just makes it look even worse. So I delete them and try rearranging the stairs, and that still doesn't look good. So I just don't do the stairs. Yeah, move all of them. Try some more barrels, and I just give up on that idea. And I'll come back to it later. Yes, I really want a chimney, as you can tell. I'm trying to make another chimney. Yeah, I'm not great at building chimneys. I will say that I do fail at this one again, so don't be too excited for me. I don't show it, but I do tear it down right after this footage, so don't freak out if you're worried about that, because I did destroy it because it looked bad. But anyway, that's off camera, so don't worry about that. So I break it. Well, I mean, a little bit. Oh, I try to make it better. Yeah, of course, I try to make it better. I mean, when you're doing this, you're just trying to make something bad better, and then you decide to break it. I used to put it off for now, and I don't really know what to do for the details because I'm not the best at giving it depth here and there. But Force is super good at that. But yeah, I'm okay at it. It's kind of tricky to do the right thing. And I was trying to make chimneys, but didn't work out. So as you can see, I'm looking at it, I'm like, ugh. So yeah, I start destroying it. And the reason why I stopped destroying it is because this pickaxe breaks very soon. And I switched to my stone before it broke, but I already knew it was going to break in one hit. So I break the stairs for some reason. I don't know why I did that. But there you go. I look inside them, thinking there's missing something in the inside. I'll work on that stuff later, though. So I don't know if the footage got corrupted or not, or I'm just really just trying to stare at this building. There you go. I